Hey, how's it going again? Putting up another review here. This is the Incredible Hulk Season 4. I'm doing this while I'm washing clothes. I figure I might as well do something constructive. And this is really kind of played on my mind. Anyways, several years ago, I started backlogging, like Incredible Hulk shows, seasons 1 through whatever. And it got up to where I had to order season 4. It was basically the last installment of the saga. I believe this could have been the last. Well, it wasn't the last season. It could have been season 5. Anyways, I picked it up for cheap again off Amazon. I did a thing about retro vintage cartoons, saying they had some product. If you're looking for stuff, I saw, you know, Super 7. I want to say the Super 7, but probably not. There was stuff on there, though. And as for these, complete fourth season of The Incredible Hulk, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Deep Shock is when he gets electrocuted. He gets a gig at a power plant, and something happens, and he gets shocked. So many. East Winds. He accidentally gets a mail order bride. Chinese mail order bride on accident. A bunch of stuff happens. That was one of the funniest ones, is he turned into the Hulk while eating rice. So that's got to be, if you're looking for a funny clip. I mean, he gets beat up. I think he eats a bunch of rice, gets eat up, thrown into the back. Where they're making up fresh orders, and turns into the Hulk or something like that. So many, the list goes on and on. He gets paralyzed in one of them. Interview with the Hulk. So many. Prometheus was on this one. Meteor. Freefall was another one. But one of the most important ones probably was the first, which had 2 parts, which was, to me, like, that's like the holy grail of Hulk episodes, because he basically goes out to this, he goes out to this house where he hears about this person, and he heard that he might be, some records of a creature or something happening. So he goes recon, he goes undercover. Well, not really undercover, but he just, kind of rolls into town. He's asking questions. He wanted to, track this thing down, and that was the one where, he finds that groundskeeper, and he finds out that there was a scientist, there was a spotting of a creature, this abandoned house or this estate where it wasn't abandoned, but somehow the scientist, something happened to him, and he gets into a conversation with the groundskeeper, and he finds out the groundskeeper tells him, you know, that actually he was the creature, that he, volunteered or was a subject of the scientist, and that he was a Hulk, and it was pretty weird, He had a he had a lab set up, and he had this serum. It was like a shaker, full of like Parmesan cheese or something, sea salt, and they're out like in some god awful town. I don't know if they're out on the outskirts of Fresno or maybe somewhere. It could have been back east. I don't know. I couldn't quite place it where they filmed this. But he's like, yeah, I'm a Hulk, and he turned into the Hulk, and all this stuff happened. That was probably one of the freakiest ones. But anyways, this I would give it a thumbs up. I would say this wasn't that bad. I mean, it's worth it. You can get it for cheap, and you can backlog this program, and it's not only is it like it's a plethora too of vintage cars. You got like cherry, Coronas and Corollas or whatever, Colt wagons or whatever they were rolling. So many things. You know, just like when he threw that cherry Corolla into it should have been dudes, but he throws a cherry Corolla into a ravine. Knock on wood. I mean, that's not cool. I mean, it was basically vintage because he turns into the Hulk. Something happens with the tire iron. So many things. But I give this a thumbs up. Season 4 was, you got Prometheus and you have the one both on here. So many others as well. Probably some of the best writing, that, I'd say pretty funny, pretty hilarious. Also, I wanted to do a video because I just cut my hair off and basically shaved. So I wanted to, see how I was holding up, and then also give this a thumbs up. Season 4, The Incredible Hulk.